So after further inspection of my Toyota front axle hub, for some reason when I go to engage the hub to lock when it's in four-wheel drive, for some reason when it's locked it does not want to well, it engages, it's locked, but then it seems like under load I lose my it doesn't stay locked. So if I jack this up like how you see it right now and I put this all back together, put the wheel on, if I lock this hub, you'll see that it will engage. So let's see if I can do this real quick. Show you. So that's the lineup pin. That goes like that. So that slides on the hub. Okay. So technically, it's free right now. So this should turn. So give me a second. I don't want to get grease all over my all over the rotor right there. So give me a second to set this down, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so now if I go to spin this, she spins. She's a little tight, just like how I like them. But now, if I lock it, oh, help if I throw a couple. But you see when I went to lock it, see how the spring pushed out? So that tells me that the locking mechanism is indeed working. So let me just slap a couple of these in here real quick. Man, I can't even pause this thing, so just give me a second. We'll slap a couple nuts in here real quick, just so I can show you how this is working. So we'll just put this one on right there. Slap a nut on. That real quick. And then put one right there. Put that on real quick. Okay. Now we'll slap the hub back in. See, I noticed that the hub will go in this way like this, but it won't go in all the way down, even though the clutch here is compressed the way that it should be in the free position. See that? It's sucked in to the back of the hub. And if you try and put it in like this, I don't know if you can see it because of the sun, but there's a pretty good gap. Let me go back to that. There's a pretty big gap in between there, see? So that's not the way it's supposed to fit, to my understanding. So you got to keep rotating this thing until these teeth line up. Right there. Now, see how snug that fits on there? Like that? See how tight that is? See, that fits tight like that. All the bolt holes line up. So now, if we put, let me just throw two of these in here really fast. Sorry guys if the camera is shaky, but I'm trying to do everything here while I'm holding the camera. So we're just gonna tighten this guy up a little bit. Just like that. like that. So now, the hub is free, right? So I can turn this hub just like this, right? See, she's free. Bam. So now, when I go to lock it, she's locked. Now, she won't go back at all, and she won't go forward at all. But the minute I drive this thing, I put it in gear and drive it, this hub will not engage and lock for some reason. So I am confused. Anybody have any idea what's going on? If I unlock it, she's free again. My front diff is welded, by the way. I do have a welded front diff. Yep. So now, if I lock it again, she's locked. She won't go nowhere. I guess I could jack up that other side real quick and see what's happening if both wheels turn. Hang on a second. Let me do that real quick. Let me jack up this other side. So I'm going to set the camera down here for a second. Bear with me. We're almost there. All right, so now we got both wheels off the ground. Got both wheels off the ground. So now, let me walk over to the other side. Well, actually, let me just see what's going on here. So we are locked. Yeah, so we're locked right here. So this one's not moving. So let's walk over here. See what's going on with this side. So this guy is locked as well. Ooh, boy, I got a lot of slop in my front pinion. Look at that. Boy, I didn't notice that. Oh, boy. Well, so let me take it out of four-wheel drive real quick. Take the transfer case out. Put the transfer case in neutral. Okay, so now we can see if she's actually locked. We can see if both wheels will turn. So we're going to be looking right there at that tire to see if it turns. There we go. So front tire's turning. And obviously you can see my drive line's turning to as I do this. Right? So now let's unlock this guy. She's unlocked. See that? She's in the free. Now what happens? Now this side spins freely. That tire over there is not moving at all. And my drive line's not moving. Right? See that? Drive line's not moving. So again, we'll come down, we'll lock it. And there we got drive line motion over there. See drive line. You can see the tire moving in the background. So I'm dumbfounded. Anybody have any 2 cents to chip in to help me figure this problem out? Because at this point, I'm at a loss. It's locked right now, but you know, if I put this tire on and put it in 4-wheel drive and go to take off, this tire will not spin at all. I mean, it will roll down the street, but it won't engage like it is now. It seems like it falls out of its locked position. That front driver tire will start slinging dirt big time. This one won't do jack crap. So anybody got any ideas, let me know. And I will show you that the spring is put together correctly, because I know a lot of guys are going to say, oh well, it's your spring, your internal spring is not put together right. Well, let me show you that indeed it is put together right. So this has to come off in the free position, so give me a second. So there, the hub is in the free position. So when I pull this out, the whole thing comes out together. Excuse me. So, wish I had another set of hands. Actually, that would be a little weird. Let me see if I can set this up like this. And show what's happening. Now, I am told that to tell if this clutch is set up right is if you turn when it's out of the hub. If you turn this into lock, you should see this spring engage. So let's try that. So we are going to go to the lock position now. And there it is. She engages. Bring her back. And it takes, you have to be able to apply some pressure on it to bring it back to the free position. So we'll put some pressure on her. Oh, shit. And bring her back to the free. Oh, it's a little hard to do. Let me set it on my towel here. She's being difficult here. So okay, there we go. So there she is, back in the free position. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, the way I got the camera angled. So again, I am confused. I just don't understand what's happening. I really don't. So if somebody is really familiar with how these things work, if I'm doing something wrong, you see I'm doing something wrong, let me know. Let's see. I just want to hold this up here real quick. I want to see if there's a way I can tell how far this is actually going in on that, to make sure that it's actually going over the top of that spline piece. See right there, she won't go on like that. Oh, well, for one, it's locked. Duh. Let's go back to the free. It got moved when I was trying to reposition this thing. Damn it. Sorry, gentlemen. Okay. So we're back. Okay, so now she is in the free position. Oh, I guess I was trying to do it right. I was trying to see if it would, how far it went in when it was on the lock. So see how my spring has come, I noticed my spring has come out a little bit right there. It's not sucked all the way in. So I'm perplexed. I don't know what's going on here. So if somebody has an idea of what I'm doing wrong, please convey to me what the issue is. See, that doesn't line up like that. The holes don't line up. So just keep trying to reposition it. Now that goes in, but then I have to twist it just a little bit. Bam. There she goes. She slides in. And it looks like the hub is in the correct position of where it should be. So yeah, if you have any ideas, let me know. Thank you.